Y'all, when you think about it, what this thief asked is crazy, right? I mean, think about it. I know that you're the perfect Lord from heaven, but whenever you get to wherever you're going, into whatever reward you're coming into, would you stop and remember a guy you met for about 15 minutes who was being executed because of treason and murder and who had done nothing worthy in his life? That is a crazy request. The only thing crazier than the request is that Jesus grants it. Why would Jesus do that? What did Jesus have to gain from granting this request? This guy's never going to do anything useful for Jesus. This guy can't help the cause. He's never going to give his testimony to a single person. He's never going to go on a mission trip. He's never going to contribute a single dollar to the church. This guy's got nothing to offer Jesus. He's got a few minutes to live. That's it. Yet Jesus grants the request. Why? Because God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but so that the world through him might be saved. We beheld his glory. The glory is of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. You see, grace is what you show when you really love somebody. Here we see the Father in Jesus' parable of the prodigal son welcoming home his lost son. He's not evaluating what his son's going to be able to do for him. He's not evaluating what it's going to cost to bring him back. He's just so in love with his lost son that all he thinks about is the joy of having him back. I'm telling you, just watching this interaction, I feel like I got to take off my shoes. This is holy ground. Marvelous grace of our loving Lord, grace that exceeds our sin and our guilt. Yonder on Calvary's mount outpoured, there where the blood of the Lamb was spilled. Grace, grace, God's grace. Grace that will pardon and cleanse within. Grace, grace, God's grace. Grace that is somehow greater than all my sin. You may not have anything else. You may have spoiled your entire life away. You may have nothing left to offer to God, but you still have the ability to reach out to him. You have the ability to call out for mercy to him, and that, you find, is enough.